Hi friends, I'm Shayla, and today I'm going to be sharing a yarn haul. Over the course of the end of December and the first couple of weeks of January, JOANN Fabrics was having their yearly giant yarn sale, the Yarnormous sale, and I got sucked into it. I went online in December when the sale first started to pick up a couple of things that I needed and a couple ideas that I had, so I wanted the yarn to finish that off, but I got a little bit carried away and I bought more than I meant to. Then in January, I happened to be on the site again and I saw that the sale was still going on. So I picked up a few more things. Now I have a lot of yarn and I wanted to show you guys all what I'm going to make with it and what I picked up over the sale. So let's get started. We have a lot to share here today and let's just hop into it. Alright. Okay, so the first yarn I want to show you guys today is one that I've been thinking of picking up for a while, but I only just got the chance to. If you know that I make mostly plushies, you'll see that a lot of them have the same base color for the skin tone. I wanted to create more variety still, and I wanted to pick up a different yarn for that. So I picked up the Lion brand Skintones yarn. I wanted to try this yarn out for a while because it had the nice different colors and it had a variety that I could choose from and mix up my plushies a bit and add some variety in there. But the only thing I was concerned about is that the current yarn that I use is the same weight as all of the other yarns I use in my plushies. It has a slight sheen to it that I really like, and it glides through your fingers and it works up really well. So whatever I use to change to switch to would have to feel the same as the rest of the toy, and I wanted something that could work with a similar weight so that all of my patterns wouldn't be too different if you decided to go with a different yarn. The sizing doesn't change too much or anything. So I picked up a few of these. So what I originally used, by the way, is the Hobby Lobby brand Yarn Bee Soft Secret in the color Biscuit. That's the only color that I usually found available. But this one is the Lion brand Skintones yarn, and I picked up a few colors. I've already started a little test piece, but I picked up a few different colors. This one is the color Almond. I got one in Cedarwood. Let's see if I can hold these in a way I can show you all of them. Got this one in Cedarwood. I got one in the color Truffle. One in the color Nutmeg. And the last one here is in Hazelnut. So these are the 5 colors that I picked up. There are actually a lot more colors if you're looking for something else, but these were the ones I started with. They look gorgeous, and I think they'll make a really nice line of plushies that I'm planning. I just want to see how they work up, but I think these might be the new ones that I switched to. Also, this is a number 4 weight yarn, and it's a 100 gram ball of yarn, and it's a Lion brand Skintones. The next thing that I picked up was kind of an impulse buy because I saw this in my recommended and they just looked so soft and cozy. I thought it'd be nice to try something with these. So I bought a couple of skeins of Lion brand's Naptime yarn in the color Pale Gray. So these are just a soft, simple color. It's a thinner weight chenille yarn. I think it's actually classified as a worsted weight. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, so it's actually classified as a number 4, medium worsted weight yarn, but it is much thinner than that. It is actually more of a DK yarn, or a lighter sport weight yarn, but it feels really soft and nice, and it's like a velvety, nice, smooth texture. And I just thought something simple with a nice stitch might be really good with this. Something that if it's a baby blanket, then something texture that would kind of show off the little ridges and bumps in this yarn a little bit more. Just one solid color blanket, or even my sweater that I'm currently wearing is made with something like this, so I thought that would be nice too. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep an open mind on what to do with this. Maybe I'll make a sweater. Maybe I will do a baby blanket like I originally thought when I bought this. But yeah, this is a number 4 weight 100-gram ball of yarn. It's the line brand Naptime in the color pale gray, and I bought 3 of these. So for this next yarn, I picked up a yarn that I actually have already worked with, and I really loved it. I used it recently for a blanket that I just finished, and I just loved working with it. It was super smooth. It just glided through my fingers and over my hook, and it made the most beautiful texture. So I loved that yarn so much that I picked up more of it. And this yarn is the Burnout Forever Fleece, and it is a number 6 super bulky weight yarn. This is a 280-gram ball of yarn, and it's this roving type of texture. It's not exactly roving, it's not loose like roving usually is, but it has that same fuzzed up fleecy look. It's I think like 4 or 5, probably 5 strands of yarn, all like twisted together and then brushed out, so you have this really nice brushed fleece texture, and it's a bit heavier than other yarns are too, which is perfect for baby blankets because I like making those a little bit more weighted in general. Sometimes I make the blanket as I normally would and then line it with fleece so that it's more of a weighted comforting blanket, and with this yarn, I don't have to do that. It's already built in, it's already weighty, and it was just a dream to work with. I cannot say enough good things about this yarn. So I picked up a few of these colors. I picked up 2 in the color Balsam, as well as 2 in this color, which is Ballpoint Blue. I also picked up 2 of these in this color, which is Balsam Blue. And I picked up 1 in this orangey brown color, which is called Bergamot. So I was thinking that these 3 colors together would make a really nice blanket or a throw, something a little more modern, kind of staying away from your baby blues and pinks and colors, but it would still make a really gorgeous blanket. I think these yarns would actually make a good, like, I don't know what sports team this color combination would be, but it seems like a good blanket for someone who's into sports if these are your colors. I don't know, just simple stripes or just a simple stitch. This yarn also has very good stitch definition, so whatever you make with it, your stitches will really be defined and show up really nicely, which is something that I loved about working with this yarn the first time around. So I'll probably try to come up with a nice stitch combination and see what I can get with these. But these are intended for a baby blanket. I will also show you a picture somewhere on screen of the other baby blanket I made with this yarn. I'm not sure if the pattern is going to be out by the time this video goes out or not, but if it is, I will link to it. If not, I'll just share a picture for now and I'll update it with a link when it is out. But yeah, I got a couple balls of these. I'm running out of room to put these. Okay, my next batch of yarn that I got is also intended as a baby blanket. A lot of these yarns I picked out with baby blankets in mind because that is what I want to get more into making this year. I made a lot of plushies last year, and this year I kind of want to get back to my roots and make baby blankets because those are always fun for me. And I just have been finding some yarn that I really like, and I think it'll be fun. So this next batch is called Burnout Bundle Up. And this also has a really nice texture to it. I'm not sure what you would call it, but it also has that same like fleecy, brushed out, like worn, lived in kind of texture as the fleece, what's it called? The Forever Fleece, except this is in a much thinner weight. So this is a medium number 4 weight yarn. It's a 140-gram ball, but it feels more like a sport weight, even like a DK or sport weight yarn. It's super thin. and I think this will make a really nice baby blanket. Some of these I think would also make really cute sweaters, but for most of them I'm defaulting to baby blankets. So if you have any other ideas or something you think would be nice, let me know in the comments and I'll try to think of something else I can make with these as well. But for this, I picked up a couple balls in the color, I picked up 2 balls in the color Dove, which is a gorgeous gray. I also picked up 2 balls in the color Red Wagon. This is more of a like pink, like a bright pink, not really hot pink, but it's a bright pink. I don't know why it's called Red Wagon. It's more of a pink, not a red, but I still think they're gorgeous. I also picked up 2 more colors in the color, one is Violet Gray and the other is Duckling. So I just love how these colors look together. Let me see if I can get all 4. There you go. I think that would make a really cute baby blanket, right? I just love how these colors look and they feel really nice, and I think it'll be a really snuggly, warm, comfy baby blanket. So yeah, that's what I have planned for these guys. Picked up 2 in gray and 2 in the Red Wagon, and then just 1 each of the Violet and the Duckling. Okay, next up I have a yarn that I wasn't really sure about at first. I kind of picked it up because I was curious, and I just wanted to see how the colorway would work up. And I hadn't worked with a yarn like this, so I was just interested. It came up in my in the suggested after I had filled up my cart, and it was one of the last things I got. I have more, but I'll show you this one first. This is Lion Brand's Ice Cream. It's called Roving Divigation. I'm not really sure what that means, but this is a true roving yarn. It's very loosely twisted, but it's twisted with such gorgeous colors. It starts with like a bubblegum pink and then a slightly more warm blush pink after. It's mixed with a white, some green, some beige. I don't know if you can see all those colors on camera, but I just thought it was really cool and I wanted to see how it would turn out. This one I am also thinking of a baby blanket. So I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balls of this, so I think it'll make a pretty big cozy blanket. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this one works out. I haven't worked with roving too much, so I'm not sure if it'll be better to knit with or better to crochet with. I'm interested to find out. If you guys have any ideas or tips, let me know. I got, oh yeah, this is a, what was it? This is a number 4 medium weight yarn, and it is a 200 gram ball. So I have 5 of these, which should make a pretty decent sized blanket, I think. Okay, last but not least, the last batch of yarn that I got is a fan favorite. It's always a staple, and I love working with these yarns. You can probably already see it on the corner over there. But I picked up a bunch of Burnout baby blanket yarn. So I love working with Burnout baby blanket because it just makes the best blankets. You can make a lot of other things. You can make plushies and like big toys with it. You can make home decor with it. You can make a lot of fun things. So I picked up a couple balls of this yarn in different colors. I actually didn't know before, but Burnout baby blanket also has different lines. And one of them, or I knew they had different lines. They have the original original Burnout blanket yarn, which was, you know, more neutral, like earthy tones and colors, and then they had the baby blanket, which is bright pastels and different colors like that. But they also have a Burnout baby blanket sparkle yarn, which I didn't know about. And this yarn has like tinsel woven throughout it. It's really soft though, you can't feel it at all. I thought the tinsel might be a little bit scratchy in some places, but it's super fine. It gives just enough glitter, just enough sparkle to look nice, but you cannot feel it, which I think is perfect, especially if it's for a baby. So I got a bunch of these because I know that I use these a lot, and I use them for baby blankets, especially for last minute gifts or commissions that want a bigger blanket but have a lower budget, because these work up really fast and they work up really big with less material than like any of the other yarns I've shown. So these are really nice to have on hand, and I was thinking of a special blanket coming up. So I picked up 2 balls in the color Moonlight. Yeah, this is Moonlight Sparkle. I'm not going to hold all of them up because they're pretty big, but these are all number 6 super bulky weight yarn and 300 gram balls. They do also make smaller 150 gram balls of the other Burnout blanket yarns. I'm not sure if they do it for the Sparkle, but I'm assuming they do. But yeah, these are the bigger 300 gram balls of yarn. I picked up 1 in Moonlight Sparkle, or sorry, 2 in Moonlight Sparkle. Put them right there. I picked up 3, I can't find the third one right now, but 3 in the color Sunshine Sparkle. So yeah, I really like how bright this is. 3 in the color Sunshine Sparkle. I picked up 2 in Seaside Sparkle, which I think is a really gorgeous teal, like seafoam blue color. It's more of a darker seafoam blue, but I think it's really cute and pretty. I also picked up 2 in the color Hot Pink Sparkle. And now this is truly a hot pink. It is very bright. I picked up 2 of these. One of them came like this, which is fine. But the other one came, this was half unraveled. No label on it in the box whatsoever. It works, it's fine. I can still use it, but it was a little disappointing to see it come in the box like that. But I got 2 balls of this. And I also picked up a couple balls of another pink. This one is called Rose Glow Sparkle. So I wasn't sure what this shade was going to look like in person since I bought all this online. I wasn't sure how this would look, so I picked up this just in case as well. So I picked up 4 of these in case it was perfect, and it is. And I would make a blanket that's maybe just one color, all rose gold, all rose glow sparkle. But I wanted something that was also a bright pink because I had an idea to make a baby blanket, that used my like logo brand colors. So I was holding them up to each other, and I thought these would look really cute. And this is like my logo's colors, and I just thought it would be super cute to have like a blue elephant like themed blanket. So yeah, I think that looks really nice, don't you? So I was thinking of making a blanket using these 4 colors together, and then I would use the Rose Glow to make a blanket that was either all this color or maybe throw in a bit of white or something else in with it as well. Yeah, all of these are the 300 gram 6 weight super bulky yarn, and I'm super happy with these. So that is everything that I picked up at the JOANN's Yarnormous sale. I had a really fun time shopping and like looking for all the fun new yarns and new projects and kind of planning out a bunch of baby blankets I was going to release throughout the year. So I have a ton of ideas here for you guys, and they'll be released throughout the year as I make things, and I hope you like them. I will come back with a video soon showing you what I do with the Lion brand Skintones yarns and how I make the plushies with them, and kind of a little bit of a review on those because those are the ones that I'm not 100% sure about yet, but I think they'll be good. So thank you so much for watching. It was lovely to sit here and chat with you guys. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what your favorite yarn is, if it's any of these, or just whatever your favorite yarn is in general. And I will see you guys soon with another video. Bye!